Hi all, Todd here. Connie and I are at the Museum of York County. This is a great museum, especially for if you're a dinosaur buff, anything to do with animals, especially in the North Carolina, South Carolina region. I definitely encourage you to come here and see these beautiful exhibits and experience this. It's a fantastic museum. So, let's go. So this statue in front of the museum, Sammy Nicely and the third grade students of Mount Gallion Elementary created this sculpture back in 1993 right here. This is so cool. And it's $8 a person to get in, and this is their gift shop right here, right near the entrance. Really nice gift shop. And as you enter, you see this right here is how they actually do the taxidermy and their displays and how they paint them and what they use, and also the end result right here. So on the wall you'll have plenty of things to read to tell you how they actually do each of the displays here in the museum. And here on the right as you enter, it's called Know Your Nature. And in this cool little play area here where this tree is, you can climb up, kids will have a good time. You get this really cool owl stalking its prey. It looks like he's already got it. Little field mouse in his claws there. And then over here you got this really cool club of turkeys just hanging out. This one's flying off, and these two are right down here making sure that they're hiding well from the hunters looking for them for Thanksgiving. And I like how this kind of blends in right here with this fox. And you got the old stump here, and it shows you some of the wildlife that would live under the stumps. There's an old mole there, and then you got the chipmunk getting ready for wintertime. We got a few chipmunks in front of the house. They buy the same type of burrows. And I wanted to show you this cool possum. Check him out, the details, the diorama he's on. Look at that expression. Wow, they really took care of this one. And look at the beetle down there. Just the little things, really. So when you check out each of their displays, I mean, they go all out in making these in their natural environment. And there is our state bird, the cardinal. And you got that turtle right there. He's kind of shy. I guess he's not sticking his head out right now. And if you don't look carefully, you won't see like the chipmunk here. You got the woodpecker over here. And down here, you got this salamander right over here. And of course, our fox. Looks like he's looking for some grub. And you got this cool turtle right here. So we're gonna make our way down here. Oh, check him out. Look at the tiger. And it explains to you why their skin and their fur patterns are the way they are too. For camouflage, things like that. And over there, there's zebras up there. And evidently, when they're by themselves, they make a great target. But when they're all together, you can't see them, especially in the distance. And we are in the Naturalist Center. Look at all these beautiful animals all through here. Let me kind of pan around. Check this out. Look at that. Isn't that great? Look at this polar bear and grizzly. They're huge. So Connie is about 5'6", and those grizzlies are probably about 8 feet tall, easily. So grizzly, and you get the polar bear, you get your black bear here. But yeah, you don't want to meet these guys in the wild. Yeah, you forget that. You don't want to get a close-up of these claws. Look at that. And there's kind of a size comparison. Bear right there, black bear, and a human. But of course the black bears, they do get much bigger than that, but it kind of gives you an idea of their bone structure. If you want to make sure which animal you're looking at, you have this identification manual right there. These are beautiful. Displays everything about each animal, the colors they are and why they're those colors, the patterns on them. Look at him, leopard up there. See how much work they put in here? I mean, it's like a high-end museum. Look at the cheetah right there. They're beautiful. I would say some of the best taxidermy is done right here at this museum. And from what I remember a long time ago is that a lot of museums send their animals here to be done and then ship back to that museum. So, the water buffalo there. Beautiful. And you got the zebra. So yeah, I'll tell you here. The bush bucks right there. The water buffalo. I'm just slowly walking through here so you can see it all. These are just so well done. You got these guys up here on the wall. These are nice. It's like an artwork too. I mean, it's just art right here. And again, you got more descriptions of what you're seeing right here. Gazelles right in front here. Different species of gazelles. Look at the hyena back there in the back too. You spend the day here for sure. Yeah, baboon over there, the menacing baboon. And those are called the Aldad sheep in the back there. And the clip springer right there. Look at all these guys. I don't want to rush this either because I want you guys to enjoy what you're seeing in the museum. It's great. And I'll have all the information in the description and their website, so you can come and visit this wonderful place. And look at the size of the antelope. This antelope is huge. And then you got this little guy here, and he's called a royal antelope. But yeah, beautiful. And then over here, look at the giraffe. Yeah, he's over 20 feet tall. He had to bend his head down. And that's when they're born. They're already 6 feet tall. Oh, and it also shows in Africa the different patterns. I didn't realize that. The giraffe, depending on what part of Africa they're in, they have different patterns on them. Wow, I didn't know that. And check out these fossils. Saber-toothed tiger, modern day tigers. Look at that. And they'll tell you here all about it. They'll have little tags on each one, so you can touch them too. Wow, those are very, very cool. But this is a great little touch area and inspect each of the fossils, the skeletons. They also have shells there too. And then along here you have more fossils, but you also have all these different water life, different species of water life. And of course your alligator right here, he's a big boy. And rattlesnakes, different rattlesnakes, different mice, all kinds of different desert life too, kind of mixed in here. Got a mongoose fighting the cobra right there. Check the owl out. He's beautiful. You got these ducks. There's another saber-toothed skull right there. Beautiful taxidermy. They did a great job with these guys. Snapping turtle. Little baby snapping turtles right there. Little guys. Those are cute. Look how long his tongue is. Wow. Getting that beetle down there. Oh, look at this, the badger. Or is it a wolverine? Maybe it's a wolverine? I'm trying to see if there's a sign. I think it's a wolverine, yeah. And then a wolf, a black wolf right here. And this guy. He's ready to get out. Got these little guys up here. The bobcat. Another baboon. Got some boars, some wild pigs. Armadillo. Got this little guy here. Then you got this bobcat going after this pheasant guy thing. I'm gonna try to get me some dinner. Then you got this cool looking guy up here. So now we are entering the Ice Age Carolinas, what it looked back in the day just before the Ice Age. Check this out. Check him out right there. The saber-toothed tiger right there. But yeah, this is what it looked like ages ago. A lost world at our doorstep. So we go through here, see what it used to look like in the Carolinas, and what creatures roam the plains. Oh, look at the hyena up there. He's got a part of a deer right there. Look at the zebras here and the different wildlife that at one time was here in the Carolinas. You can see some of the fossils they found around here too that show evidence of the different species that were once here long ago, but that of course aren't here anymore. So this was the American zebra that was once here, and the American cheetah, and he's known as a Skinner's pronghorn. And then right here is the terror bird. Yep, used to be across the Carolinas long ago. Here's some more cool species. So they do have the displays here. We can tell what is what and what their names were at one time. And look at this. One time, the stout-legged llama was here in the Carolinas long ago. And this is pretty cool too. The leg bone found in the Carolinas right here of the woolly mammoth. Wow, massive. And then Connie is right next to this giant armadillo. Can you imagine seeing that walking around the woods? And this is the short-haired bear skeleton. Kind of give you a size comparison. And there's Connie. Look how huge he was. He's just massive. So you come up here on this platform to overlook all the animals. Kind of tells you what they were. Check them out. That, my friends, is a ground sloth. And look how huge he was. Thing's massive. And then you get, look at the elephant right here too. So yeah, one time a lot of these were here in North America, which of course you find a lot of them in Africa now. But at one time, before the Ice Age, they were here. And that's where we were, right there, where you see all the information on each of these animals along here. Such a great job of theming in here they've done in the museum. Kind of give you an idea of the size of the elephant here, the woolly mammoth. So awesome. Look at the white wolf up there too. And you got the leopard up there. You got the lion over here. And then you also got the bald eagle right here. Oh, look at this back here. Got more and more beautiful creatures back here. Look at these guys. Now I know that elephant, he's been here a long time in the museum. Yeah, he's one of the original ones. I think the lion is too. A lot of these are some of the original animals they've had in the museum for ages. Check him out over there. Yeah, some of these you definitely don't want to run into in the woods. And this kind of shows you before and after how it all changed. That's pretty much present day, how the temperatures were. And then if you go up, check it out from the Ice Age, stuff like that too. A lot of changes. And I just love the theming here. Such a great job of the displays. Fantastic. And also, if you just sit around and sit down and listen, you can hear the different animals like you're in the woods. It's very cool. And look at this giant beaver. They were so massive back then. So all throughout the museum too, you'll see stuff like this. So if you want to know information about the animals you're seeing, where they're from, the time they were around, got these nice little information placards here. And this is kind of a mock-up of a research area. What they would use right there to clean the bones and preserve them and take care of them. So it's kind of set up just like a lab would be set up. And then over here on this wall is the information about the lab. And even the floor that you'll walk along here, sometimes you'll see footprints, things like that. Kind of give that natural look to it as you walk around. In this room here is the Carolina Piedmont area 600 years ago, and what you would have found. And the first thing you see is this beautiful bison right here. And it looks like you got the mountain lion up there as well. And down here, if you look carefully, you'll see just different wildlife, like the turtle, the crane, of course squirrels. But at one time, yeah, he found an abundant amount of buffalo all through North and South Carolina 600 years ago. And unfortunately now the Carolina parakeet is extinct. But this is what they used to look like. Yep, we had the parakeet here, this particular species in the Carolinas long ago. And here's the beautiful bald eagle. You know, he's got his fish there, ready to eat. Went out there catching some fish. A bit over here. Yep, we had wolves here at one time too in the Carolinas. Here you go. Different fowl. Yeah, you get the buzzard, which are still here, of course, doing their job. And turkeys, wild turkeys. There's a big elk right there, ready for dinner. And there's your wolves. So beautiful. How big they were. They were huge. They still are. Still big. There's some more fowl here. And the beautiful deer, of course. And there's your river otter right there. And look at this beautiful raccoon right here. And this is the Carolina Piedmont today. Go inside here and see all the beautiful wildlife. So right here is the Cooper's hawk. And of course over here you have your white-tailed deer. And then you got some wildlife on the ground too. You gotta look real carefully. There's your little turtle over there. And you got a shotgun shell over there. Yeah, and then you have the little fawn here. Looks like she was just born. This is a beautiful display here. You got this huge beaver. Get the muskrats back there. Turtles, salamanders, and your muskrats right there. And you got this goose flying in to land. Yeah, very nice. I mean, I just love these dioramas they've made. So a lot of activity happens at nighttime. The bobcat here. Got your rabbit right there. Got your coyote right there. Yeah, it's all different life. Comes out at nighttime. A lot of them stay in it during the day. You don't see them during the day, but you will see them at night coming out here and doing their job. So a lot of them survive by doing their night hunting. And you got the little raccoon right there too, trying to get in the trash. So on the wall here, as you enter this display, it kind of tells you what animals you're seeing that come out at nighttime. And there's your eeny, meeny, teensy little green tree frog. Here's my finger. Kind of shows you how small they are. So we're leaving this side and we're going this way to the dinosaur side. So this side, the dinosaurs in the Carolinas. This should be really, really cool. Oh, over here, as you go in, you got a little kid area right here. Kids can play around in and interact and have a good old time and get educated. And if you want to pause it and read this, get a little close up for you. Here you go. I'm thinking it's Colophysis, but here's a skeleton. If I pronounce that wrong, sorry, but it looks like Colophysis. And here's some bones right here as well on display. Albertosaurus right there. Some bones. He was a big boy too. Check that out. And but like I said, all on the walls, they'll have all the information about what you're seeing. And here we are.
Some paleontologists think that T-Rex could run maybe as fast as a galloping racehorse, 40, 45 miles an hour. My work takes exception to that idea.
Yeah, really cool displays in here. And skeletons. These are just awesome displays they have of what it would look like here back in the day, the Jurassic period. Kind of goes over and explains to you their muscle movement and how fast they would have moved or how slow they would have moved. And check these out, a leg bone right there. And that looks like a T-Rex leg. Yeah, here you go. Look how huge it was. Oh, one of my favorite dinosaurs, the Triceratops, right there. I mean, this is just beautiful. I love these. There's some more fossils here. Stegosaurus, right there. You know, we'll not try to pronounce this one. We'll just call him a ram. There you go.
In the modern realm, if we look at living animals with horns and horn-like structures, they too express their full development at virtually adult size, because they're using these things for the same reasons, likely to
And these guys look pretty cool right here. The Protoceratops. Right there, what they would have looked like. And there's our skeleton right there. So I definitely encourage people to come to this museum and just check all these wonderful displays out and just learn about our animals in this area and also the dinosaurs. And this is made out of steel, but it's the exact replica of what it would look like and how the structure of their skull would have been for the dinosaur back in the day. It also helps them piece them together as well. And they have this cool display here showing the different motions of the dinosaur. It's very cool in their bone structure, things like that. And that's the Camarasaurus. Kind of shows you how they use the steel structure to put together the bone structure of the vertebrae of the dinosaur. And then of course here showing you how the muscle setup was on each of these wonderful creatures. Kind of piecing it together. Isn't that wild? Check that out. And also in the museum they do have a planetarium, so you can go see the show at different times. Yeah, it's really nice. That's included in your ticket too. So Connie and I had a great time here at the Museum of York County, and the displays are awesome. Also just all the information, the education you get, learning about the animals here in this area, and also the dinosaurs that were once here. And yeah, it's very cool. Did a great job, and I do encourage you guys to come out here. In the description I'll have all the information, their times, location, events, things like that you can find at their site. All right guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. More stuff coming very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.